Hello, everybody. I'm just Craig Philip Conant chilling with the cat on my lap. Boo, say hello. Meow. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? She's so good. Anyways, I'm coming to the Comedy Store, Hollywood. This comes out in time. So Friday night, I'm on both Belly Room shows. You miss one, go to the next one. You miss that, you're not in the city. Because why would you miss that? It's me. What are we doing here? Anyways, on to the next. Portland, Oregon, opening for the homie Brendan Schaub, I believe, actually. I better text him and remind him. That was confirmed several months ago. But this is a bad intro, isn't it? Then what else? We got Uncasville, Connecticut, Vancouver, Canada. We got all sorts of shit. CraigConant.com. My website's back up. God bless you, Patrick Hain, for fixing my shit. And then, tune into this episode. It's real smooth listening. We get silly. We get intricate. What does that even mean, Craig? I don't know. Just listen to my huh? I love you all. God bless. Peace. There's a skunk.
I heard, yeah. That's not good.
There's a skunk in the garage in my backyard. What are you going to do? You know, if you get sprayed, it's real bad.
Yeah.
You're going to stink.
You get all your merch in your garage?
Oh, no.
It's all bagged up.
Yeah. It'll be fine. My sister ran over a skunk. She did not kill it, but she ran over and it sprayed.
Oh.
And then it ran off. And we went to McDonald's after that. And we were ordering as a family. Me, my mother, and my two sisters. Father wasn't there. What a shocker. And just kidding. I love my dad. I beat him up every week. See him every week. And that old curmudgeon is out of town on my birthday for the 5th year in a row. He's out of town on my birthday and my sister Nicole's birthday, because she's on the 30th. I mean, 5 years apart, but you know, we celebrate. We conjoin them 6 days apart. So he has 3 children. And he's been out of town 5 years in a row for 2 of the 3 children's birthday. Mm-hmm. For no real reason. Like, there's not, you know. He went to Arkansas. He always goes to Arkansas. I'm like, go to Arkansas next weekend.
Yeah.
You dumb fuck. Well, you know, the weather's nice over there at this time. That's what he says.
For those specific
That's what
days.
this lady said. I would say her name, but she's very private. Let's just say she has a stinky booty. I'm in trouble. I got in trouble right there. I wonder why my family's all mad at me. It's just jokes. Very, very true personal jokes. What? Yeah, man. And there's a skunk. There's so much going on. I feel real silly right now. God, I'm fucking old. I got the oldest gifts. They're like, what do you want? I got a gardening hose. I got a gardening shovel. I bought myself the hoe. Mm-hmm. 'Cause I'm a hoe. You're a hoe. Who you calling a hoe? Boy, I really imploded right there, didn't I? What else did I get? I got all gardening stuff, and it brought me such joy. I got these Vans.
Nice.
If you were thinking Hot Wheels, you were wrong. The shoe. Get it together. Ooh, I've been real mean to Sadie lately. We've been getting along. It's been great. Other than the rash, it's been great. Oh, I'm not showing it again. I'm embarrassed.
It's got to be better.
Did you put it on the internet?
Yeah.
You did. I closed my eyes. I was going to text you. Don't put that out there. Don't put that out there. I'm going to be known as the rash guy. I've had so many rashes. As they brought up my rash at dinner, as family does. Philip has a real bad rash. That's my middle name. You didn't know what the P stands for. Philip. Sounds like an F to me. Fuck you, English. Fuck your English. the fuck was I talking about?
Your rash.
Oh, yeah, the rash guy. And then one of my other cousins said, Lisa, she's like, you've always had things like this throughout your life. And I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Is this the worst one?
No.
Really?
The staph infection almost killed me.
Fair.
This is nothing. This is hot potatoes. Ouch. Just inflamed stress bubbling out of my skin. Oh, it sounds bad when you say it like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds bad. Yeah, I've had a lot of life injuries. So many bacterias and dick hole closing and whatnot. And the, I don't know, staph infection, food poisonings, and I don't know if that counts. Does that count? Yeah, for being a gross piece of shit. That counts for something. That is correct. Don't you love it when you pinch your nuts with your thighs? Auga. Auga. What else did I receive? Let me remember. I got a booty candle. Go get the booty candle. It's on the top shelf. Sorry. Please. Thank you, sir.
Where is it?
I got excited. It's right on the shelf above the television. Who says television anymore? It's TV, Craig. What are you, old? Yes. I forgot my age. Oh, thank you, Chris. Look at this booty candle. Isn't this cute? My mother got it for me.
She did?
She did.
That's pretty funny.
It's a booty candle. It smells delightful, too. My mother bought me a stinky booty candle, but in the positive direction. It smells like mangoes. That side smells like sardines. I am a child. I know this. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Come on in, boo-boo. Come join the party. Sniff some ass. Sniff some. Here's got some sardines for you right here. Bad joke. Yum. Yum. It smells so good.
Seems like the kind of candle you wouldn't ever light.
It's a display candle.
Yeah.
Oh. Boner alert. You know what I'm saying? What are you, boo? Come over here. Boo. I love cats so much. They vibrate and make your pineal gland open up. I'll be right back. I just had to take a chug. I should have said that beforehand. I do things backwards around here. Got Sadie, my lady sticker on there.
Nice.
You know, my life does inspire the fuck out of me. That's what the sticker says. And some days I'm really grooving and tooving. That's a saying. Tooving and grooving. Tooted and booted. Remember that one song? Who the hell sang that? And then other times you're just like, oh, poor me. I'm a Sasquatch. Everybody looks at me like I'm an alien. Why am I not accepted? You know, do you guys ever think like that? I have a rash. Everybody's looking at me. I didn't always think this way. It's mainly when the rash popped up. Now I'm like, don't look at me. My eyes are up here. Sir, stop looking at my cheetah print. Looks like red cheetah print with some frosted flakes.
Yikes.
Hey, don't make that face at me. He went like this. He made a vomit noise. He said, I'm okay. Greg's just explaining his life. Bleh. Sniffing ass on camera. How's that for the algorithm? Smells like mango ass. Oh man, I love mango ass. Boo's tweaking or wants out?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting through the door. Those little cuties. So we went out to a restaurant in Long Beach, my clan, my Mexican clan. And I told my mother to keep it to a small party. And there was like 14 of us. I was like, lady, you don't know what a small party is. No, but of course, I love my family. I wanted everyone to be there. My whole point to bringing all this up is I love large parties. I want a part. I'll have 300 motherfuckers at a party, but like at a house party, a barbecue, a backyard, a garage, not a restaurant. If it's more than 5, I'm done. I'm not coming. That's my first question. You want to go out to eat? How many people? 6 people? I can't come. It's like those old car insurance commercials, you know. Are you insured? Yeah. By survival? No. I can't take that ride. You didn't have that? That was local. That was regional.
No.
That was regional. This is bullshit. How are my commercial references going to hit on the algorithms? Fuck you, AI. Anyways, it was just local commercial survival car insurance, and there'd be these really hot girls, and they'd drive up in a convertible, and there'd be a hitchhiker, and the girl would be like, do you need a ride? And the guy would be like, yeah. And he go, are you insured? And they go, yeah. And he would say, by survival? And they go, no. And he goes, I can't take that ride. And it made me want to get survival. Actually, no, it made me hate that guy.
Yeah.
And I never got survival. It didn't work on me. You idiots. I went to the hood. There's a little door and it says cheap auto insurance. 25, it spins on a sign. I got him to 37. I argued my way up. I'm sorry. No. That was what they gave me. I had points on the record. Turns out you totaled a couple cars because you weren't paying attention. It looks bad on the record. Only 2 times. Huh. I thought one was expunged. This is bullshit. I need to call my lawyer, Ron Burrow. I just twitched right there. Yeah, large parties. Because it's hard to enjoy it. The real reasoning, not the funny, not the survival. I didn't pre-write that bit. God sent it to me. That was rift from the improvised gods. Boy, I sounded weird right there, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Because it's hard to communicate with people. Everyone's, you're yelling. You do talk to everyone, and it is fun, and it's very Italian, it's very Mexican. It's just I want to be in a backyard, and I was glad. I mean, I wasn't glad it fell on my mother, but like it's good when it's like a party like that when one person picks up the bill too, so it's not like 18 people arguing over. I paid for my clam chowder. Oh, pepper's extra. No, but it will be the way the world's headed. Cheer up, Charlie. Ooh. Anyways, Tally, hoo. What other gifts did I get? I'm trying to remember, but I got Amazon gift cards. That's a good gift card. That's a great gift card. Amazon, Target, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, because we support the Bible Belt. No, because they make good fast food. Vans, for me anyways. The shoe store, not the Hot Wheels store. That was the worst callback I've ever done in my life. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to go stab my arse. Why did I yell? There's nothing on this paper that I'm staring at. No, there is. There is. You are a fool. I'm a magician. Yeah, there's a skunk in my backyard. Oh, did I never finished the damn... I'm all over the place. Somebody hit a little OG Kush. Can you tell?
Yes.
You can? What?
I wasn't sure.
What?
But I thought so.
Oh no, the secret's out.
Mm-hmm.
Craig relapsed on OG Kush. That doesn't count. But this does. It's cocaine. No. Cocaine would be a hell of a lot more expensive than $32. Ooh, that would be, what would this be? Ooh, that would be at least $1,000. I don't remember. It's been a decade. I got my shit cheap. $5.50 for an ounce. I didn't get a kilo. That was out of my league. So the skunky funky. I'm terribly sorry about that, but we all knew it was coming. We got hit by the skunk. Other way, Craig. Hit the poor little guy. Got clobbered by a Nissan Sentra.
Oh.
I don't want to brag, but we had a used Nissan Sentra off the street. Fuck that dealership shit. We don't play that game. We get it from the streets. I want to sign a pink slip on the side of the road, wondering if I'm going to get robbed. You know, it's a lot of cash. Oh. And clipped this poor skunk. It waddled off, so we know we didn't take its life. My sister Cynthia was driving. I believe she was practicing driving, getting for high school shit, you know, get her license. And then we went to McDonald's, and the guy at the window. Did I get this far to the story?
Mm-mm.
I didn't think so. OG Kush brain. And the guy, you know, we're ordering, and then we get up to pay, and he's like, oh, and he's in the smell because we're hotboxing skunk, and we're just sitting in it because we're starving. Like, we were driving to get food. We're like, what the fuck do we do now? You know, and we just stunk up everywhere we went because it smelled so bad, and the smell went into McDonald's, and the guy was like, oh, go, you know. And then we just ate McDonald's in a skunky car, and you could taste it. It was delicious. And that's why I love marijuana. That was my childhood. And that also was all my mother's fault for making me eat skunk. And now I love skunky, funky, smelly green shit. Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Doc. I watched that documentary. It's fabulous. Shed a tear. Be real. Sin Dog. What were you doing back then? I didn't know the drama. He would just leave. He wasn't mentally right. He had to see a shrink. That's good on him, though. And he promoted that. And he doesn't look like the type of man that would promote a shrink and to get help. I'll just say that. I'm not judging a book by its cover, but the man looks like he's killed someone. 50-50 chance. They were from the hood, and I believe they repped. I don't. That's just West Side. I'm not a gangster. Just the whole, you know, Tupac said it, and so I'm a gang member now. No, just joking. That world is so crazy to me. Just being a gangster. You just break the law and do gangster shit. You know? You're just like, oh, I'm going to go rob this fool real quick. Fuck him. And then you do. And then you got money. Because you're a gangster. You know, that's crazy. But then you also might go to prison for 2 to 10, 20. I'd rather just have a high-paying job that doesn't risk my freedom. Call me crazy, gangsters. Call me crazy. But what if, okay, you're you know, let's say you're a mid-level gangster, so you make some money. You're not low on the caca block. You know, down here you're probably doing all the dirt and you're not making any money. You got to work your way up. Let's say you're mid-level, you know. So you get respect, you get girls, you get everything, you get money. But then someone came at you with like doctor salary. They were like, hey, we offer you $222,000. I'm into twos right now. $222,000 a year. Full coverage, whole family, all 9 kids from 3 baby mama. You covered, little joker. Are you down? No bullets. no jail, clean life. What would you say to that? I bet you the gangster would be like, oh, capitalism sounds nice. Yep. That's some crazy shit.
Does he have to be a doctor, or does he just get the money?
Nah, he could be a longshoreman. He could be whatever he wants. He could be an artiste. He could be a barista. That's not gonna make enough money. Maybe own a chain of coffee shops. How about that? He owns baristas. Not owns. That's a weird. Yeah, whatever. He owns establishments of legit income. Not to laundry money for the La M. No. What else am I going to read on this blank sheet of paper? Skunks done. No, Washington State. I just did Washington State. Washington State, you are fucking gorgeous. I went at a really, really, really good time, though. Because the sun is shining. Bob Marley just popped in my head right there because I have ADD. No, or I'm high. No, I'm not, just tickled. I just tickled the nipples, And it was sunny. It was warm. It was beautiful. It was fucking perfect. I went down to the river, just walked. Laughs. All of Washington was awesome. Spokane, I hope I said your name right. I heard several different variations, and I chose that one. You were awesome. Seattle, you were awesome. Tacoma, you were awesome. I thought Tacoma was gonna, not the city, just the show, because last time I did it, it was at 4 p.m. and it wasn't, 4 p.m. show is just not, it's not that, at least my 4 p.m. show wasn't that electric. Let's just say that. Tacoma was insane. It was one of the most electric shows I've done thus far. It was fucking wild. They were a wild bunch. There was a hobgoblin in the corner, just going, an old lady too, heckling, going, rah, rah, rah. I called her hobgoblin because I didn't know what she was saying. Nobody did. They were like, shut up, old lady. And it was old lady. It's crazy. Like, what? I think they kicked her out for vaping. It's like wild. It's wild. Tacoma, you were wild in the best way. I sold out of merch just like last time. I did the same run as last time. And yeah, I brought double the amount and I still sold out. I gotta ship. I gotta bring more.
Was that the UPS incident last time?
Yeah. I heard my cat. I got worried because there's a skunk. Do you smell skunk?
No.
Okay. Come on, boo. Come on in. Come on in. The water's warm. Come on. Yeah. Boo, if you heard her, for the listeners, that's my cat, Boo. I just got her a bath and she immediately rolls in the dirt. Just covered in shit. I gotta spray her with this rosemary oil. It keeps the ticks away. Fleas and ticks. All natural. You don't have to call the poison control hotline if you get a dab of it in your eye socket. Read the labels. Why is there poison in everything? No, don't go there, Craig. We've been peaceful. We've been civil. What? Was there a cancerous chemical found in 25% of sunscreens? Yes, there was. Recalls. Something like that. It was bad. It was a lot. Total recall. Boo, you are fucking awesome. You smell like coffee, shit, and dirt. Sorry, I got distracted by my cat. Okay, Washington State. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I would understand, it's gloomy 9 months out of the year. That could get to somebody. They have the highest suicide rate. I get it. Sunshine is good, but let me tell you, it is green, it is luscious, and it is bountiful. It's just fucking ferngully, bro. So I'm a plant daddy, plant mac daddy and cat daddy. And that shit is just majestic, just everywhere. And they have all sorts of rivers, and the water comes in, you know, because Seattle's like inland, but it's just completely surrounded by water. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look on a map. Look it up. I'm curious like a cat. The water just comes up in that bitch from the sea. Lots of good seafood. I had excellent clam chowder. Was it the red or the white? Oh, I never can remember that. It's the white. Red. Get that Nabisco red out of here. I don't know where I pulled that from. The comedy gods did not deliver. Or did they? Maybe that made one guy's whole world. Maybe one guy, his truck driving, dying too. Because I did spit take and he swerved and he just took out a whole family. Boy, that went dark. That went real dark. Ooh, by a little slip of the words there, Craig goes dark. Bizarro. You know, I'm that Superman. Yeah. Booze purring on me. You opening my pineal gland? Yeah, let me rub yours. Pineal. I've been taking Shelias yet.
Oh, yeah?
It's good for your third eye to wake up from these devils trying to kill us. What? Did I say that? Just joking. Everything's civil. Everything's organic. There's not a war on all seeds and caca. Organic. Boy, boo. Breath. Speaking of caca. Right there.
Yeah, when she came in, I could smell it.
Yeah.
From like 2 feet off.
And I love it. I tell her to put it on my nose right here. I said, boo, put the little caca breath right here. And it's something, it's a chemical in there. Like you sync up.
Yeah, there's stuff in their pee that makes you like them even when they attack you or something like that. Like you just don't
fine.
care.
Yeah, it's fine. Science should look into that. Now that's powerful. She smells like shit. And I'm like, give me more. Give me more. You little caca breath. She pisses and it smells rancid. And that's my boo. She attacks me. I'm like, oh, that's that rancid piss. Bring on the blood. Here's another limb. That's some powerful shit. I've been at peace lately, other than when I went manic and imploded. What? Still gets you. That shit's stressful, you know? Every now and then I'll just fucking succumb and be like, and send emails and shit and be like, where the fuck is my water? I ordered tap water at this establishment. It's high stakes shit, you know? I was telling the homie Darius, I was like, wow, I was stressed. He's like, why were you stressed? I was like, well, because I got an email and it said Spokane and Tacoma were at 14 tickets sold, like 14 and 16. Yeah, that's not good. And then, of course, I was like, I ran I did my dance, I promoted, I ran ads, and I sell some tickets. And then, that was like a week out. Everybody's last minute, or most people are last minute. It doesn't help anxiety and stress, And then it was just funny. He's like, oh, why would you be stressed? I was like, well, because when you perform in front of 15 people and the establishment seats about 450, it makes you feel real bad. And he's like, oh, yeah. But it ended up being, dude, that was like 250 in Spokane and like 150 on a Sunday in Tacoma. That's fucking fire, bro. It's a lot better than 15. 15, not so good. 150, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I'll fly in for that all day. That shit was fire, bro. But yeah, those pressures and stresses get to you. And then I landed and I didn't have a ride from fucking Seattle to Tacoma. And then I looked it up and it was an hour 27. And like Ubers and Lyfts were fucking astronomical. And I was like, ugh. So yeah, I imploded and was like, calling managers and club, and I was like, hey man, I need a ride. How do I get there? Motherfuckers, get me there. And then I looked it up, and it was one bus. It was an Uber and a bus, because it was 2 buses, but it was like one bus for 20 minutes and then one bus for an hour. So I was like, I'll just Uber. And then it was the easiest shit on earth. I panicked and went nuts for fucking nothing. For nothing. A quick Google search, a $3 bus ride is what it ended up being. Well, it would cost me $5 because they don't give change, because the government's rigged. Hey, the vending machine gives change back, but why doesn't the autobus? Huh? You buy Doritos, they give you change back. You buy headphones at the airport, and you put $400 in, they give you $30 back. I didn't buy them, but I was just trying to do some math real quick and sound real smart. I don't know how much headphones are, but maybe those are Bose. Sonos. They don't make them. And, yeah, no change back. So they ripped me off $2. City of Seattle, municipal. I want my $2. Remember that movie? What was that? Better Off Dead with John Cusack and Booger. $2. I want my $2. God, that's a great movie. If you don't know that movie, watch it. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. It's very silly. They have art. They have art come to life.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. It's a weird flick. You're just a little angel. I'm just a sweet boy over here. I just like sweet tea. I'm losing my teeth. Don't say teeth. Tooth. Just one tooth. God, no more. No more. The war's over. Boo, don't mess up this jacket. It's a good one. It's a good one. Do you guys ever not wear a t-shirt and then open your shirt like this and jiggle your nipples at old ladies? Yeah, me too. I've never done that in my life. But it was a funny thing to say, because that's what you would imagine, like what I'm doing right there, you know? What is Craig doing? Is he shaking his nipples? It's sweet, innocent old ladies crocheting. They're in a sewing circle. He has those Mexican browns, too, huh? Yeah, I knew he was Mexican. You could hang a Mexican flag off his left nipple. All right. I'm really sorry. No, I'm not. Fuck you, I enjoyed my nipple stories. I am just a mellow. This is a good one to go to sleep to. In a positive way. You know I meant that. In a good way, Craig.
You got like the Barry White voice going.
Yeah. I got up at 8 a.m. What for? What for? What for?
Did you do anything?
No. I did nothing. I just started smoking dope. And I got real horny and just wanted to whack off. That's all I wanted to do. That's it, man. I just LIVIN. Smoking dope. No, I did so much today. I'm so tired right now. I cleaned I went manic. Mike. This podcast room was a disaster zone. Sadie already recorded her podcast in here, so I had this cleaned up by 11 a.m. There was we ordered a carpet, a rug, so to speak, from Costco. And it's a giant one to cover the living room because our rug's hideous, and we dropped lots of sage sparks on it, so there's all these little burn holes on it, and stains from the flood when the pipe burst. So the stains, floods, burn holes. Say you left the iron down, there's an iron mark. It's ugly as sin. Ugly as sin. You know Lucifer? His brother Sin? Uglier. Whew. So there was a lot. This place was a war zone. There was a giant rug. There was this cardboard box that the rug came in that took up half the room that I had to chop up and put in the dumpster. Because if I lay it behind the dumpster, the trash man's a lazy fuck. He's a lazy fuck. And he doesn't take it, so I have to chop it up and put it in the dumpster. But I got to chop it up because it's very small. It's very small. And then, no, I did 3 loads of laundry. But when I mean I cleaned the bathroom, I like mopped the floor, scrubbed the toilet, washed the rocks. Yeah. Yeah, I washed my rocks. They get dusty. Rocks get drusty. I said drusty. Dusty. Drusty too, you know, rusty. Put a little CLR on it. CLR gets rid of calcium, lime, and rust. And if you get any on your skin, you'll lose your eyesight. CLR cleans your sink. And even if it doesn't, you'll be blind later, so you can't see the rust. Keep out of reach of children. Call Poison Control Hotline. Poison, poison, poison. That girl is poison. Belle Biv DeVoe, come on, man. Come on. That shit's good. They went from Candy Girl to Poison. Candy Girl. Wasn't, yeah, that's, I know my history. That was, the fuck was that group? Bobby Brown was in it? New Edition, that's right. It's that old school shit. Reminds me of my childhood. Man, 90s music was off the chisel. Look at who's on my chest. I had one of the 3 tenors right there. Oh, R.I.P. Chris Farley, I love you. We had Tupac, Kurt Cobain. We had New Edition. We had Whitney, Debbie Gibson, Connie, Debbie Deb, Lisa, something like that. I'm naming obscure artists that probably no one, maybe 2% of people. Just go get Art LeBeau's Greatest Hits, Volume 1 through 12. You're welcome. Put that on, get some hot oil warmed up, and get your lover, get that big fat ass, whether it be hairy, female or male, or unhairy, female or male, and you wax that ass to some Art LeBeau. You're welcome. Whatever you got down there, you oil it up, and you put on Art LeBeau. Light a booty candle. Too far. Yes, I'm 38 years old. I am an old man now. It has shifted. All of the gifts, I literally, people ask me, and I asked for a garden hose, a shovel. I did buy the hoe and rake myself. I'm not joking. The wooden handle, the double one, you know, double-sided.
Oh, yeah.
It's sexier that way. And I walked by. I went out to eat with Sadie, my lady. We had a lovely breakfast on my birthday, and we walked by some painters painting, and I was watching them, you know, and then we ate, and then on the way back they were done, and I was watching it I was inspecting it like it was my business. It was my building. And then I was like, God, they did a great job. They really did a great job. I was like, see the job they did, Sadie? And she just started laughing. She's like, you're so old. You realize what you just said. You asked me to look at paint dry, literally. Literally. Look at this paint job. They did a great job. They did. And they did. You said it best. It's hard to find good work. It's hard to find a good craftsman, you know. It's hard to find a good quilt maker, good painter, good artiste. We don't know how the first sign went down. Fucking letters blowing off in the wind 1 week after. I spent good money that was donated to me through Fan. Thank you, God bless Hunter Holt. I didn't forget. He gave me money for a sign, and I ordered it in that big old piece of, I burnt that shit. I melted it. I melted it under the moonlight. A sacrifice to the good gods. We don't mess with that Santeria voodoo shit. Oof. That's all my notes. Did I shit my pants? No, I did not. Son of a gun.
How's the cleanse going?
I struggled with it on the road. It's very hard on the road. I still took my pills and drank my fucking mud powder. It's just hard to eat clean on the road. But the rash is looking better. I don't want to show it anymore. But it's way less inflamed. It is a stress rash though. I will get like heat, like when shit pops off.
Yeah.
Like hulks goes flexes, you know. Plasma. Well, I've been making that face a lot lately on stage. I don't know why. You start doing different stuff. New materials hard. I got maybe 20 that works, 10 of it that works. An hour of it that I just need to figure out. It's so hard. Yeah, it's dope though. It's the best. It's the best shit. It's so good. It's good. It's so fun to be terrified to fail, really. Because, yeah, the new shit is fucking hard. You see motherfuckers. We were laughing. We did the Belly Room show. I'll name motherfuckers. Who cares? I love them. And it was me, Steph Tolef, and the homie Steam Fury. And then, and we were just, and it was sold out. It was like, you know, it was heavy hitters on that lineup. Everyone's killing that shit. And then so Fury was like, I'm going to do all new shit. And then he gets up there and it's sold out and he does like fucking A shit and just murders, you know. And then he probably did like one or two new bit where he could be like, I did new shit. I'm like, you do one or two. It's different. You murdered, bro. And anyways, it was awesome. It's what you do. What you're supposed to do. It's sold out. It's a comedy store. Saturday night, Friday night. Fucking, I'm not talking shit, but it's just funny. Because then, you know, when your peers and your homies, and then he says that and Steph's like, oh, I'll do not my new shit. And then I'm like, oh, I'll do my new shit. You know, that it's like a chain link. And then he's like, he's over there saying he's doing new shit. And he's just murdering this old shit. This is bullshit. And then she's like, I'm going to call him out on it. And then she did, but then it's inside information. So, of course, it didn't hit.
Yeah.
But it made me howl. And then she's Steph. So, of course, she just murdered. But it was just funny. She's like, I can't do my new shit now. He's murdering like that, you know. I'm doing her podcast tomorrow, Steph Infection. We're going to talk about this fucking rash.
Nice.
She's going to make me show everybody. I'm like, oh, no. I was like, how about we talk about the staph infection? That's in the past. The wounds are healed. When you still got it, the wounds are fresh. You're just like, no, not right now. Not right now. Ouchies. Ouchies. Still hurts the soul and dignity a little bit. I'm the gross guy. Hey, ladies, what's up? I got a rash. Yeah. You know, how many times have I said rash this podcast? It's a lot. It gets in your head. We've established that. How long we been rolling, Rash Man?
43 minutes.
You son of a bitch. Thought it was at least an hour, and this marijuana slows time down. And my voice. Shakaka. I just quote movies. I just turn into a fucking trivia machine when I'm too high. Or actually, you're more likely to die on the way to the airport. It's Dumb and Dumber, but I fucked it up. I fucked up the voice. I fucked up everything. I keep thinking this is a glass of milk out of the peripheral of my eye because I just see a short, you know.
Yeah.
A glass of milk, how could it be so amazing and also disgusting at the same time? It gives me diarrhea and horrible pains and cramps I just chug a glass of milk, it's like, oh, ruins my world. But I still look at it and it makes me happy. I'm like, ooh, I want to dunk a cookie in that. I want to have an Oreo. I want a Nabisco poison sugar item. Give me the poison. Let's even out the molars. Let's get one going over here. Oh boy. And it's so good. Homemade chocolate chip and milk and cookies, hot milk, cookies, real milk. And fuck your oat milk, fuck your almond milk, fuck your nut milk. You fucking, that shit gives me a film on the roof of my mouth. Nut milk. Get the hell out of here. It's against the Bible. But then also disgusting because it gives me cramps and all that shit. And also our milk is full of pus and blood and our system's disgusting. So there's that. I mean, maybe if a rancher's squeezing a tit in the backyard. Oh, I farted when I did that. Sorry about that, boo. You're going to have a stinky belly. Boo's got pink belly. Get it? Fecal matter. Pink eye.
Oh, I get
pink
it.
belly. I'm an old man now. It's done. My fate is settled. I still feel young. I still look good. You know. I still am crazy. I don't feel old at all. My brain feels like I'm 24, 6. I feel the maturity that I should have been at 25. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel right now. Because I'm way past that. And I'm like, oh no. I wish I knew what I know now. Back in my youth. But I was too busy doing drugs and fucking and eating sugar, being real unhealthy, not meditating, not studying, not doing shit, you know. Just a lot of wandering aimlessly. That's what I did until I discovered stand-up and sobriety. I wandered aimlessly, and I spoke with the devil quite often. He said, hey there, you little aimless. Yeah, I got some cocaine I'll show you right over here. Ever heard of Oxycontin? Well, no, but I did now. Thank you, devil. Thank you, devil. Well, let me just sniff that too. We'll go like this. Oxy, cocaine. Oh, no, we're having a good time now, aren't we? We're having a good time on the devil's time. Ooh. That's me spitting at that lifestyle. But also, memories. He's taking notes down. That's a clip. That's a dark clip. It may not be a who banger of a laughter, but it is going to make people go, he's right, you know. The devil's in the dandruff that goes up your nose. Yes. I know he smells good. But you lose your kid, your pets, your house, your teeth, so on and so forth. Other than Keith Richards, I cannot think of a successful story. That's the only one, huh? Is there another one?
Well, there's a guy, Dr. Carl Hart. He's like a doctor who studies addiction and things like that, but he has openly said he does like a little bit of heroin here and there. And he has like a family and keeps everything together, but every now and then he'll just sniff a little.
What a man. What a man to have that restraint. I wish I could join you there, soldier. But I know where that rabbit hole will take me.
Yeah.
That's a slippery slope, too. I just slam a little dope once in a while. Okay, bro. How about a joint? But I also get it. You know, there's something about being high and scratching your nutsack with that brush. It goes up there with killing on stage and dodgeball. minus the scabs and pain to follow the next day. Okay, all right. Too sad, too bad. Too sad, too bad. I'm not sad about it though. You got to do what you got to go through. What you got to go through until you don't. That's just the truth. On to the next note. There was notes on that one. I had 3, but there was only 1 filled out. That's usually how I roll with homework. And, oh my God, my dentist, the newer one, to get the mercury out of, to make my teeth from ugly to pretty, not the extraction. I have 2 dentists. They're both phenomenal. We provided links both times. And, oh no, I lost it. So I was promoting them. Hang on.
New dentist, something about homework.
Oh, that's right. Sweet Jesus McGillicuddy. They gave me the whole, first of all, they wouldn't give me papers and pen. And they sent me an email and a link. They said, fill this out before you come. It was like 9 pages of digital forms.
Yeah.
It was so many forms. I did not do it. I showed up. They go, you didn't fill it out. I'll go, yeah, oh, so sorry, I forgot. I didn't forget. It gave me stress and anxiety, and I said, fuck this. I'm not doing shit. I filled out my name, and that's as far as I went. Once I scrolled down and saw the PDF that was just like 11 pages, it was so many. And then I get there, and then they hand me an iPad, and then I do like my name, my number, my email, and I hand it back. And then they're like, you didn't finish this. And I just went like, no, I'm not going to, like, no. And then they just took me, and they're like, all right, bro. And then they brought the lady, and then she started asking me questions and filling out the iPad that I refused to fill out. And I was just like, oh. And then I think they finally printed some papers out for me to fill out because it was such a process. I went like, yeah. And then I lied about stuff too. And I didn't even tell them the truth about my health because I had a rash. And I wanted to get my teeth fixed. And I was scared they were going to think it's monkeypox and they weren't going to see me. They like, Craig has the monkeypox. He was on the gay cruise and he was on the super spreader event and he brought it back to the States. Craig has monkeypox. So yeah, I lied. I'm not proud of it. But I'm like, no, this is stress pox. This isn't monkeypox. You get your fucking monkeypox out of here. I know what I have. I invented it with my brain. No monkey touched me. I didn't touch no monkey. I didn't touch no goddamn monkey. Get your pox out. So I said, but then, so when they were drilling on my tooth, part of it started flickering in the wind, and then they woke me up and they're like, we got to pull your tooth. Did I tell the story? And then,
no.
So they woke me up. I was asleep. I wasn't asleep because of Novocaine. I just fell asleep because the dentist is very relaxing when they're drilling on you with drill bits going, and I do fall asleep every time. It's so weird. So then she opened me up. She wakes me up. She's like, your shit's flapping. I got to pull your tooth. I went, what? I said, now I'm going to have 2 missing teeth and they're going to be back to back in a row. She said, yeah. And I said, oh, do what you got to do, lady. Because it was flapping. I felt it. I was like, what am I going to keep a flapper? And then she went to town and she started about to pull it. And then she noticed the flap just broke off and it wasn't down to the root. It was just just lost a little chunk of my tooth.
Yeah.
Remember, I lost a piece of it on like an apple or something and some food. And so I lost a couple chunks on my own, lost another chunk to her. That's why I say don't do drugs. Was it speed? Was it synthetic heroin? Was it sugar? I'd like to think it was all 3 collectively, each jabbing at it, I don't know. Anyhow, so she wakes me up. I got to pull your tooth. And then as she's drilling, the flap flaps off. And then she's like, oh, it's not down to the root. You still got a good root. I could just drill it down and go zzz, 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 and then carve around your gums and then put a white lid on it, not a mercury lid, not an ugly metal mouth that gives you poison. And so she fixed me up. She saved it. And then she woke me up again because I fell asleep. She's like, hey, I don't have to pull it anymore. I just put it. I'm going to fix it. Is that better? I was like, yeah, that's way better. And then I went back to sleep and I woke up with a new tooth, a new fake tooth, half tooth. You know what I'm saying. And try to cut back on processed sugars and amphetamines, barbiturates, and opioids. All preservatives. Go organic. Grow your own food or your teeth will fall out. Or don't. It's hard. I get it. It's hard. It's so easy to go to McDonald's and buy Nabisco. I love Oreos. I love those French fries that don't decompose after 25 years in a shoebox. They're delicious. How did they make plastic taste good, man? They got us by the balls. Why am I going back to this? You know there's nothing on it. Yeah, so that's my tooth story. What was I? Did I finish the whole Tooth Fairy story?
It was about the paperwork mostly, so I think so.
Oh, yeah, I was just an asshole. I was an asshole is the moral of that story. But also, a lot of questions. Oh, no, there was more. The whole reason I brought up the tooth pull is because when she woke me up, we were repairing a tooth, and it went from a repair to a tooth pull. So she woke me up to get consent. She can't just pull my fucking tooth. And she woke me up. She's like, hey, I go pull your tooth. And I was like, yeah, do what you got to do. And then she's like, I'm going to have to shoot you up with, or no, they did something extra because this is Beverly Hills fancy doctor. She said, I'm going to draw blood and then get your blood, spin it, get the plasma or get something out of it to then put on your wound to make it heal exponentially faster. I don't know, some fancy shit. Some
Regenikine or something.
Yeah,
platelets.
That fucking shit.
Yeah,
some fancy shit I didn't understand. She's like, I'm gonna spin your blood and get this enzyme out of it, whatever it was called. I don't remember that name.
Joe Rogan shit.
Some Joe Rogan fancy shit, and I'm gonna put it on your wound and you're gonna heal up, and so on and so forth. I'm going to zap your tooth with this laser and clean up infection and all that shit. So she woke me up to tell me that. So then I took my arm off, my jacket, my long sleeve, and then I had rash arms. And I just looked at her as I rolled my flannel sleeve up, and I was like, I got a rash. And then she was like, oh. And I was like, you don't have to draw my blood just yet, you know. And she said, we don't have to draw your blood just yet. And I was like, oh, no. Like I showed you my rash for no reason. Now I'm just rash boy to you. And I probably think I'm the monkeypox spreader. You probably think I'm patient zero. You probably think I'm source monkeypox. I know what I look like. I know I look like I'm zero patient zero. Is that what they call it? Zero Dark 30? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Zero to hero. Zero to hero, baby. I'm zero to hero. Mm-hmm. And so that's my dental story. Whew. So many things. Tired of medical procedures.
Yeah, you've had a lot.
I don't want no dick hole drilling. I don't want no teeth drilling. I don't want no rash drilling. You get away from me. Can I just be healthy? I like cookies. It's the price you gotta pay. Then I'll pay the price. I'll pay the piper. Oh, I've been paying. Tired of paying. Okay, all right. That's enough of this. You know, I feel like I did the deed today. We kept it loosey-goosey. We kept it peaceful.
You got a big break, like a couple weeks off here?
Yes. Thank the Lordy. I I love touring. I love coming out. I love telling jokes. I love making money. I love all you motherfuckers. But I love being home. I love being home. I just play with my cats. I rub the soil. You know what I'm saying? I be out there. You think it's a game. I be laying on the land. I be laying on the land. You know I'm right. Go out there and lay on the land. You're welcome. You get, you know. So what if you get a little turned on? Anyhow, did we get any poop stories? I didn't ask for any.
No.
You know, a smart thing to do, if I were me, would to ask for one when you don't have one. But no. I didn't do that. There's got to be somebody that shit my pants in my family recently.
Your mom.
I'm not going to name names, but there was a relative. I'm going to just say it wasn't my mom, because she's going to be like, everyone's going to think it's me. And there was 22 of them down there, so you'll never know, because they all have the potential to shit their pants. But one of them went to go shit at a public restroom, and it was emergency. It was Montezuma's revenge that I don't care who you are, you will get. You go down there, longer than 2 days, you will get Montezuma's revenge. And that's diarrhea. There's diarrhea. Real bad. Anyways, happened to a family member, and they went to go poop at a sanctuary, a peaceful place of worship, a temple, a historic landmark, sacred space. And I'm going to blame the establishment, because it was locked with a padlock, and it wasn't closed yet. So they just shit in front of the gate and then wiped their ass with baby wipes and just left a pile for you. And we're real sorry about that, but maybe unlock the fucking bathroom. This is Mexico, goddammit. You were still open. Closing time. And I know who I want to take me home. That doesn't make sense, but that's what happens every time you say closing time. That fucking song. If you play it one more time at the bar when it's closing time. White people. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I've never seen any person of color. I said color. Color. I was going to say black or brown is what I was going to say. No black or brown person has ever fucking played closing time at the bar at closing time. White people, knock it off. Take your moccasins off and knock it off. Did that rhyme? Pick your moccasins off and knock it off. Yeah, bitches, I'm a rapper. Take your dockers off.
That band must be very rich just from the amount that song is played in, ironically, at the end of the night.
That's fine. Good for them. Get that money. Get that farmer's market money. I hope you're buying your produce organically, locally. I'm going to just push that. I got to keep it positive. So here's what we're going to push. We're going to push grow locally, organically. Sun and soil. Been preaching that. Pretty good. Clean water. No purified water. Everything's purified these days. Keep getting the purified water on the planes. I'm like, give me the natural spring. I don't want your recycled caca water. Purified water is recycled tap water. Disgustos. At least LA's tap water. I don't know if you're in Washington. It might be clean up there. I may drink yours. I don't know if they'd be adding some, they'd be squirting shit in there. Get your medicines out of here. There's medicines in the tap water locally. Isn't that nuts? Crazy. Yeah, that's about all I can think of. Bring your own bag. Paper or plastic? Neither. Bring your own cloth bag. You lazy son of a bitch. Copper tongue sprayer. I'm just trying to list all the hippie shit I can think of.
What did you said? Copper
tongue scraper.
Okay, because you said spraker.
I did. Boy, oh boy, that's life. C'est la vie. Lose a tooth. That's what that means, you know. It's Latin. Saladin. That's it. I'm just running on empty, Chris. I guess I could end this now. Think of a good, eventful story.
You said you wanted to do like a little ad for bitchin' sauce, but I don't know if you want to do that at the end here or at the beginning.
Bitchin' sauce is quite lovely. I'll do one both.
All right.
I'll plug my dates up top. Bitchin' sauce is just, it's fucking delicious. They sell it at Costco. I'm a fan. They got me. I drank the Kool-Aid. They're a fan, though. They drank the Kool-Aid, too. Both ways, supporting synergy. They just came out to a show in La Jolla Comedy Store. They shipped me all sorts of bitchin' sauce. They gave me all sorts of samples. I had I had it before they sent it to me? I don't remember. Either way, it's fucking amazing. The sweet ones, I'm taken aback by them. I never thought the chocolate, you know, I just imagined French onion dip and fucking pica. They don't have pica de gallo. That's why I just froze right there and said pica. They have 55 million flavors. That's why I can't think of any. Pepita. There's a pepita. There's roasted red pepper. There's buffalo. There's sweet potato pie. Sweet apple pie. There's all sorts of weird shit. And I tried them and they just keep getting better. Original is fucking insane, man. Oh my God. And then they have them at the sample at Costco too. So if you don't believe me, go to Costco and get a sample. Fire. Bitchin' sauce. God bless you for just being generous and offering me goods. And now I love it. You're amazing. They're so sweet. They just give me stuff. That's why I'm able to talk about them like this. And it's good. Because if it wasn't good, you know how I roll. That Magic Shade lipstick I stock shit on, that's not one of my favorite products. It still smells like shit, but I'm used to it, and I love it now. For terms of product, your just lips glow, and they absorb, and it's all natural, organic, local shit. Not chapstick made by petrochemicals with a little, I'm sure, something, you know, a little extra in there. Give you lip cancer. Good luck with that, fish lips. It's what you get for using that corporate cock, you know. Get that local labia. Yeah, you like how I did that? You like how I did that? Yeah, we're cooking now. Well, anyways, I just love you all, anyone. Everyone. I meant to say everyone has also been showing up to my shows, and I hear you and appreciate you, and thank you. You come up and you always say, I listen to your podcast, and I always laugh because I'm like, oh shit, you know more about me than my family, and that's the truth most of the time. And I really appreciate y'all coming out. Take care of yourselves. Take care of that head. Relax. Take breaks. Every time I'm saying this, I'm basically speaking to myself. Eat nutritious food. God bless. You know what it is. Peace and love, baby. We on that hippie shit. Tune in, like, and subscribe. All that jazz. Peace.